Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. Okay, I know I'm late on that one, but I just couldn't let the week finish up without chatting to you guys about Valentine's Day and expectations. How was your day? I'm sure you're probably thinking, Elise, it sucked, or Elise, it was awesome, or Elise, it was hard. I don't know what it was like for you, but for me, let me give you a little bit of insight. P.S. Check out this hair. It is so oily. It is the end of the week and this girl is about to go to the gym, so I'm not going to do anything about it until after the gym. Okay, you guys? Well, all right. In Valentine's Day in my house looks a little bit different to the traditional Valentine's Day. I am married, which is wonderful, and I love, you know, celebrating all things love with my husband, no matter what day it is. But it is also my youngest sister's birthday on Valentine's Day, and it was her 20th birthday this year, which was so much fun. And so most years we honestly don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, but we do a family dinner for my sister instead, which is great. So that's that. But earlier on, I guess in when Brad and I were dating, oh my gosh, especially when we were first dating, I had so many expectations about Valentine's Day. I don't know about you, maybe if you're single, you're thinking, girl, be quiet, at least you had a Valentine. But I'm telling you, there is this thing, whether you are single, in a relationship, married, whatever, about expectations. It doesn't matter what season of your life you're in. You could be single and expecting to have an awesome time with the girls and have a really nice girly night with chocolate and pizza and wine and I don't know, whatever else you would love to do with your friends, and then you find out that either all of your friends have boyfriends and that just sucks, or all of your friends are already busy, or even worse, your friends are hanging out and they didn't even ask you. I get that. That is hard. Or maybe you have been dating a guy for a couple of months and you were just like waiting for this night of your dreams where everything's going to be so romantic, and then it turns out he gets you the flowers that you absolutely hate or that you're allergic to. That's probably worse. I've got a few stories up my sleeve about those ones. Or maybe you are married and your husband completely forgot about the day and that was that. Well, I've got to tell you about a time when I had some really unrealistic expectations about Valentine's Day. Flashback with me to my first Valentine's Day with Brad. Oh, I feel like awful saying this, but I just want to be real with you guys because it's a real thing, you guys. Expectations is real. We've all got them. I was so looking forward to my first Valentine's Day with a boyfriend. I was like, we're going to go out to dinner. It's going to be beautiful. He will get me like 50 roses. I'm kidding. Not 50, but you know, at least 10. Kidding. I had all these expectations for what a night it would be with us two together. And then when it came time for Valentine's evening, I'm trying to remember all the details, but a couple of my friends and I were whisked off to a secret location where all of our boyfriends were. There was like 3 or 4 couples, I think, and we were all there. These boys had set up all these beautiful candles under the stars and food and all of that sort of stuff. So it was stunning and we were like, wow, that's beautiful. But at the same time, we're like, this is kind of weird. And for a lot of us, it was our first Valentine's Day. And I know I sound like a bit of a brat saying this, but I just wanted Brad to myself. And even though it was beautiful, you could kind of tell by the look on all of our faces that we were a little bit disappointed to not have, I guess, the night with our boyfriends by ourselves, or to go out for a nice dinner or something like that. As beautiful as the idea was that these boys have poured their hearts and soul into creating like something gorgeous for us, it wasn't what we expected. And I think that that's the thing around these days, whether it's Valentine's Day, whether it's Christmas, whether it's Easter, whether it's your birthday, we have these expectations for these special commercial days. Birthdays, I mean, that's not commercial, but there's so many expectations out there. We see what happens in Hollywood movies, we see what happens on Instagram. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously, I think Instagram is the biggest thing these days for setting up our expectations, like yay high. You know, we see all these influencers with these 100 roses and all of these crazy things. Like I saw some things today, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And people writing, you know, I just love to have a night in with my boyfriend or with my husband. I just love to order in, but they're out like on a boat and doing something really super fancy, which is totally cool. I'm all for that. But I just think that we can easily see these things that sometimes, you know, these people get gifted things. They get given 100 roses or sent special Valentine's things, and it's not always real life. So I think we have to remember that. Our expectations can, I guess, lead us to be really disappointed and forget what this whole thing is about anyway. Of course, it is a commercial sort of holiday or celebration, but I think it can also be a really fun reminder to love others. Whether you have a special someone, whether you're married, have a boyfriend, or whether you just want to spoil and love on your girlfriends, I just think that Valentine's Day can be that cool and special reminder to show love to other people. The thing is that we should show those we love how much we love them every single day, not just on Valentine's Day. And just because you get something or you give something doesn't mean your worth is tied up in all of that. I think that we can so easily go, oh, I didn't receive flowers, therefore he doesn't like me. Oh, my friends didn't invite me somewhere, therefore they don't like me, and have a big old pity party about ourselves and feel miserable, really. But let's remember that our worth isn't tied up in all of that sort of stuff. Our worth is found in Jesus. So where are you finding your worth? Is it in all of the gimmicks and the hearts and the cookies and doing things with your friends or a guy or whatever? Or is it just found in Jesus and going, do you know what? No matter if someone has given me this or done this for me or invited me here or there, I'm okay and I am secure in my identity in Jesus. I think that we all need to get to that point. It has taken me a long time. As I said, in those early years, I had these big expectations, and every year I'd be like, oh, what's he gonna get me this year? Or what are we gonna do? Or is he gonna book some restaurant? It's like, girlfriend, he loves you. You don't have to stress about that. It's not about what someone gives or doesn't give. Of course, we all receive love in different ways, but it's so important to remember that love doesn't come in a pretty package. It doesn't come in a bunch of roses. It doesn't come in a box of chocolates. It doesn't come in the form of someone else or an invitation. It comes in the name of Jesus. It comes in who Jesus is and that he died for you and that he rose again for you. So I know this can sound like a bit of a cliche message, but we all have these expectations. I want you to let go of them and to remember where your love really, really comes from. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below and comment and tell me one thing that you did this Valentine's Day or one way that you are loving people in your life every single day. And I'll see you next time.